Hello everyone, my name is Jen and welcome to the Book Refuge. Hello everyone, I am so excited to be sharing with you my June TBR, which is crazy. We are almost halfway through the year already, which is just bonkers. So yeah, we're going to be going through my reading plans and hopefuls for the month, and stay tuned because we also have an unboxing to do at the end. In a recent vlog that I did last month, I was lucky enough to be able to get to unbox Try Treats. Sent me this, and there is an discount code down below for anyone who wants to try a box with them, but we'll do that at the end. So let's get through the books that we're hopefully, well, me, I mean, you're welcome to read them along with me, the books I'm hoping to get to in June. And of course, starting with the ABCs of Love read along that I'm doing with my friend Jackie, we will be doing L and M. We still won't be getting to I probably until July because I is currently off of KU and it's getting remastered and gonna get remastered, re-edited, and put out again. So we're going to be doing Loser by Desiree Lafon and Matchmaker by Shel Sloan. So we'll be doing L and M, live show date to be shared later. Then I'll quickly go over the books that I'll be doing for Patreon. These are either the books that are picked as the group book, which I annotate and raffle off for people at the $7 level and above. They have a chance to win this book, which this month is Unfurl by Elodie Hart, I think is the name. I was seeing this one go around. I'm pretty sure this one was a book club pick for another romance book club. So we'll be doing that. Then some books that were picked that I haven't read yet is Weak Side by S.J. Silvis. I believe this is a sports romance. Reckless by Elsie Silver, which will be coming soon. That's also going to show up in my new releases. And then Liars Like Us, which I actually just got the copy. This book just came out today, the day I'm filming this, and I was able to get this delivered right on time. I'm hearing fabulous things about it. So I'm reading it for myself, but since I know two of my patrons actually want this book, I'm just going to be annotating it as I read it the first time, which will be great. I'm highly anticipating this. So this is also for the new releases, right? Then I'll be revisiting Broken Whispers for someone, Broken by the Horde King as well. So those are the books that I'm going to be annotating for Patreon. Then going into the new releases, which will either be books that I have arcs for or they're just new releases that I want to get to. As I've already mentioned, Elsie Silver and J.T. Geisinger, which, I mean, J.T. Geisinger is technically in May, but that one's in June. So there is A Crown of Ivy and Glass by Claire Legrand. This has showed up on a couple of my TBRs. I am currently reading this one. I got both an e-arc and an audio arc of this one from NetGalley, and I'm making my way through it. It is a very long book, and so I've been squeezing it in between. This was originally supposed to come out in May, and then it got pushed a month, so it gave me more time to get to it, and I'll fully admit that I then just kind of pushed it off because May has been crazy busy. I mean, they're all crazy busy. Like, we know it. But yeah, this one is adult fantasy romance. And so far it's living up to those things. Then there is The Evergreen Air by A.K. Mulford. Now, I'm trying to catch up to this book. When I asked for this book, it was like back in February, and I was like, oh, I'll have plenty of time to catch up on the other two books, and now look at me, I'm running out. So I did start book 2. This one's going to be book 4, so I'm trying to catch up to it, but this one's going to be book 4 in a fantasy romance series, so there we go. Bookshop Cinderella by Laura Lee Gerke, which I forgot to grab. Actually, I have a physical early copy of this one. This one I think is going to be a marriage of convenience for a bookshop owner and like a duke or something. It looks really cute. But yeah, I have a physical arc of that. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. This is going to be the next book in her like women in STEM series. I actually don't know which one this one's kind of like fanfic of or something, you know, or inspired by, but I love the cover of this one and I've heard really good things about it. One of my other friends who has also read all the books said this one was their favorite, and I was like, all right, we'll see. I mean, people say that about every book, right? but I am excited to read it. Sinful Hearts by Jager Cole. Y'all know this is a recent series that I dived into, and the ARC signups happened to just be available as I was reading these books, so I jumped on it immediately. This one's going to be about Hades, and will be the Greek mafia, and I really, really like Deviant Hearts and Vicious Hearts, so I'm hopping on this one. I hope I get an arc of it, but even if not, it comes out on the 9th, so I'll read it very soon. There is Keep Me by Summer O'Toole. Is actually coming out on like May 30th or 31st. And I'm going to continue this series. This is the Fox Brothers. I'm not even sure what kind of story this one is, but I had a really good time with books 1 and 2. So we're going to keep it going. Very excited about it. Sanctuary with Kings by Catherine Moon. This one looks to be coming out this month. I haven't really seen too many updates, but the pre-order is still available for this one. This will be the 3rd book in the Love with Monster. What's the series even called? I can't remember, but anyway, the Monster Brothel series, we'll call it, right? I really enjoyed both books in this series, and I have a feeling that I'll like this one as well. Good as Gold by Serena Bowen. This is, I think, part of a new series for her. And I think this is an MF series it's going to be, because she also has an MM series going and like so many others. But I think this one is supposed to be an MF romance. I assume there's sports involved. I really don't care. I like Serena Bowen. She's always good for a good read for me. Illicit Captor by Maggie Cole. This will be book 2 in the Mafia Wars Ireland series. Very excited to get to this. I actually just got an early copy of this one from the author, so I hope to get to this one soon. It's gonna be a ride. We were definitely left in suspense for what would happen in Illicit Captor. Then The Notorious Lord Knightley by Lorraine Heath. I actually don't know if I'll get to this one the month of release, but I might, since there is bound to be an audiobook released the same day. There might be a good chance I'll get to it. This is book 2 in the Chessman series of hers. And then I actually have 2 books that I'm not 100% sure they're coming out in June. One of them is scheduled to be in June, but I haven't seen a cover reveal. I haven't seen any updates from the author. The pre-order is still available, but I haven't seen any movement on this book, so I have no idea. There haven't been ARC signups. There haven't even been any teases. So I'm nervous that this one's going to get postponed and the author just hasn't said it yet. But it is The Assassin and the Slave by Jill Bondarchuk. I loved both of the first 2 books in this series. This one was also very much set up well, and I really, really hope that Jill still has this one coming out in June, or at least we'll have updates soon, because I want it. And then Citadel by Claire Kent. Claire Kent usually doesn't announce hers too far ahead of time, and this one, she has said that it is done being written and it's being edited, and so I hope that it will be getting put out in June. She had said back in February that it would be May or June, and then she updated us in her reader group that it should be in June. So whenever that one comes, I will jump on it immediately. You know, in May, I was actually rereading some Claire Kent because her books make me so happy. Like, I don't know why, but they're just comfort reads for me. I just love them, so I want it. And then I have one maybe. So when I was putting together my TBR, I did put up a poll on my Instagram, or like a question box, for which other new releases were coming in June. And I also had someone put this book in my book request form, which I don't really accept books into there that aren't out yet. The point of my book rec form is that any book on the list, I can read it immediately. This form is always listed in my link tree and always listed down below in the description where you can recommend books to me. And I'm actually going to talk about that in like just a minute here, which is why I'm bringing it up again. But someone had put Silenced by Serena Ackroyd in that book suggestion box, and I'm just telling you, like, I deleted that. I only accept books that are already out, because when I go to that list, like I said, I want to read the book instantly. I don't want to have to be like, oh, this book isn't out. So please, please, please wait till release day to put books in there, because I need to be able to read them when they're out. Otherwise, that is like, you know, it's not possible yet. So this is the start of her Bratva series. And I've said, like, I don't know that I'm going to read this. I didn't end up reading the last 2 books in her Filthy series. I don't know when I will. I've just felt very like overwhelmed with that series. And the Bratva series is supposed to be fresh, but like I know that it's connected because I was introduced to the Bratva people before, and I'm just kind of over it. You know, I'm just kind of over it. I've been burned the hell out of everything. So if I read that, number one, I probably won't tell anyone until I'm like done with it because I don't want any pressure for it. I'm just fickle that way, okay? I just am. It's how it is. Like, I might not tell anyone. And then number two, I may wait to read reviews of it. Like, I didn't sign up for an ARC because I didn't want to be obligated to review it. So we'll just see. So it's not that I forgot this book is coming out. It's that I don't know if I'm reading more Serena Ackroyd at this point, because she is an author that I still love some of her books very dearly, but I also just got so burnt out on them and like being drug along by my toenails for so long that I just kind of lost hope. And that's a risk. Like, the world is rich and deep, and for some people, they probably love that they can bounce from place to place. But for me, I'm just kind of like, I'm done. I got other series to dive into. So that's enough for me. All right, then other books I'm taking on in June. So I'm really excited about these other categories. So June is also Pride Month, and though I read MM and MMF and these romances all year long, one of the things I wanted to do is to take some books from my video that was This Is My Greatest Shame, I'll link it up here, of books that I've been sent by publishers and authors that I haven't got to yet. And so I decided for Pride Month to pick 3 of those books that were either MF or LGBTQ to read, to make a focus, because I've been trying to pick away at that list, and I was like, Pride Month is the perfect time to do some of these. So I have 3 books that are either MM or MMF. So I have Purple Stain by Nat Lewis. This is one that I just hate that I haven't got to yet. The author sent this to me all the way from the UK, beautifully signed this for me, and I didn't get to it. So yeah, Purple Stain is in like the music business, and yeah, it's a slow burn, I believe, between these two. And I just love this cover. I love how much detail was put in. So June 2023 is the time to get to it. I really want to. Tempting Tristan by Melissa Foster. This one was sent to me from Valentine PR because I'm someone who's willing to read LGBTQ books. This one is part of the Harborside Night series, and this one is like a recover. So this one is Tristan and Alex, and I believe it also has like ex-military or someone who is in the military. And this one is actually from 2016, and then it was like recovered and going to be like done with Bloom too. That's funny. Lovin Bloom. Oh no, Lovin Bloom is a book series. Okay, it's not done by Bloom. But I haven't read any Melissa Foster, and this one was sent to me, and it's just so pretty. And this one is MM. So it's also not super long. So that's also exciting. It's only like 250 pages, maybe even less than that, because there's a bunch of previous. Yeah, it's 240 pages. So yeah, this is one I want to try to get to as well. It's so pretty. I like it. And then this is another one that I'm ashamed I didn't get to, also sent to me by Valentine PR. This one I got when it released. This one is Royally Indecent from Kelly Jamieson, and this one is an MMF, and I have read a Kelly Jamieson before, and I enjoyed it. And this one is a warrior, a prince, and the woman who can reconnect their broken hearts. So I believe that it was like a bodyguard and a prince, and they were like friends or even lovers before. Now one of them is a roommate with Chelsea, and it kind of brings them all back in touch with each other, and it's an MMF. So yeah, I want to try to get to that one as well. So those are the 3 that were sent to me that I want to try to read. I also have, let's see, where did I write this down? Oh, yes. I also want to try to read Lord of Eternal Night by Ben Alderson. That fits into my MM romance one. This is one that I've had my eye on for a long time. This one was also in the book rec form. So this is where I'm crossing into this other one. So I also like to try to pick books from this form. And so I picked 4 books this month. I went back, instead of doing what I have been, where I have this trope challenge that I'm working on, which I am making progress on here. But I had been picking them based on like the trope and like typing in the trope. And this time I decided to kind of do it the other way around. I went back to doing a random number generator. So I had between the numbers 1 and 580 is how many recs that are unread recs that are on this rec list, because I prune it out of books that aren't out yet, and books I've already read. So I have 580 books in this form, and I picked 4 random numbers. So The Lord of Eternal Night was one of them. And like I said, I just scooted that into my LGBTQ list as well, since I'm going to read that as well. But I got My Tutor by Alex McAnders, Takedown by Nikki Ash, Hidden by Rebecca Zanetti, and The Italian by N.J. Adele. The Italian Obsession by N.J. Adele. So those are the total, it's 5 books that I picked from the random number generator. These ones end up being kind of the lowest on the priority because I have books that I have to get to. But when I'm like, oh, what do I want to read? I pick from that list. Then I have 3 more books to talk about. I just put up a video earlier this week, which was my KU haul. So all the books that I currently have checked out. I actually read one of them already, which I'll be talking about in my weekly wrap up, which was the Surrendering to the Duke. A lot of people like that one. But then I picked 3 more from my KU library that I want to try to read in June. So there is Rein Me In by Kayla Gross. This is the one where, like, I know it has to do with grief. I think it's her dead brother's best friend. Hitched by Lauren Beale, which that one I'm definitely reading for my stalker prompt because I think that it will also fit into that category. And then Lord of Gold and Fury by Lisette Marshall, because I really want to continue after A Court of Blood and Bindings. I did a reading vlog recently with my friend Jess from Honest Fiction, and I want to continue that series before I forget everything. Even though I really, really loved the audiobook with that one, I don't want to get behind in the series and then, or I mean, I don't want to wait too long and then forget stuff. So, all right. So those are all the books that I'm hoping to read in June. Of course, there will be other ones that pop up along the way, places that my fancy goes to along the way. But yeah, I'm very excited for those. So now, if you would be so kind as to indulge me for a little bit, let's us do an opening of my Try Treats. As I said, there will be a link down below. If you use the coupon code TheBookRefuge, you'll get 15% off your first box with them. And there's also, it's an affiliate link for me included, so that I also get a possible cut if you are interested in it. So there you go, use the Book Refuge. So let's go ahead and open this. I actually haven't opened this at all, I just cut it. Let's back you guys up a little bit so I can show stuff easier. And let's see what country we got this time. Ooh, okay, so that's what it looks like when you open it. We got South Korea. Seoul, South Korea, that is awesome. So this one says, welcome to South Korea. This month's treats come to you from South Korea. It's located in Asia and is a fascinating country known for its beautiful hilly countryside as well as the development of its technologies in cities such as Seoul. During the period of the 1950s to present, South Korea rose from being one of the poorest countries to being the 11th largest economy in the world. Korea's largest snack companies were formed during Korea's period of economic growth, and in the process, Korean snack companies developed an array of amazing snacks such as choco pies, an iconic snack that is beloved across Asia, and custard cake, which is an individually sealed cake with custard filling. Oh, I'm getting excited. And Korean toasted seaweed, a national healthy savory snack, and more. All of those snacks are in your box along with more. So there is the treats thing right here, as well as, ooh, there's some recipes for rice. That's super cool. So that's what comes in here. They'll be like what it is, some facts about the country, and then what they always give you is they give you what's in your box, which I'm not looking at too much because we're going to pull them out. And then you're able to do a scorecard and do what you like. So let's open this, and I'll do what I did last time. I'll try 3 of them. It's actually early in the morning and I haven't had breakfast yet, so it's a perfect time. Oh my gosh, this one is so full, you guys. Look how full this box is. That is amazing. Okay, so we have the Choco Pie by Lottie. This is a chocolate chip cookie with a soft texture. See, I'm going to share what they all are and then I'll pick one. Ooh. I might have showed the wrong one. Or there must be a couple different kinds in here. Because they sent me 2 of these. So there's also a layered biscuit one. And there's also this one. So this one is Chick Choc. This is the chocolate cookie. This one is the Choco Pie, which is the layered biscuit with marshmallow. Oopsie. I'm not reading this correctly. All right, then there's this little one here, which says... I don't know if I can match this one with one. We'll wait and see if I discover what it is. Okay, ooh, this one I want to try for sure. Here's the custard cake by Lot. This one is a cream cake, a sponge cake filled with cream custard. I'm definitely tasting this one. And they sent me 2 of these. Definitely, Jen's trying that one for sure. Ooh, puffy. Okay, I see puffs and strawberries. Let's see. Strawberry corn puffs by Cosmos. This is great. I had a cornish snack in the other box I got, and I ate that one so fast. Choco Boy by Orion. Choco Boys are crunchy chocolate dip biscuits in the form of a mushroom. That is so cute. All right. Cereal Choco by Lottie. Cereal Choco by Lottie are chocolate cereal snacks with a great mix of roasted oats and luscious chocolate. That's cool. Butter coconut sweet biscuit. Delectable cookies that may catch you off guard. It has a unique taste with a buttery palate and a hint of coconut. That sounds cool. Sweet biscuit. All right, I've definitely seen these ones before. I may have even had these, I'm not sure. So here's these must be the toasted seaweed. Otherwise known as laver, is a traditional Korean snack made from seaweed and seasoned to perfection. 2 packets of those. Oh, snack. I am so excited. We also have Pishu. I'm sure I butchered that. I apologize. It's a crispy, rich onion noodle snack. So this is a ramen made to be enjoyed raw, as you've seen in Squid Game. Oh, well, I can't. Wow, you're supposed to take out the spices and smash the noodles and then sprinkle the pieces and shake and enjoy. Wow. Don't boil it, smash it. Should I try that? I don't know. I have so many choices. Oh yeah, so what was this one? I think this one must be the Margaret cookie because that's only one. This is a French butter with peanut filling. I think that must be this one, though it doesn't have a name. Okay, so what are we gonna taste? First, for sure, I'm gonna taste the custard cream cake one. This one looks amazing. Oh yeah. Just a little puff here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Wow. It tastes so good. I don't want to make comparisons because it's obviously its own snack. And this isn't about being like, this is like this. But I feel like it's kind of helpful for things that we're familiar with. This feels like a Twinkie. I mean, you can kind of tell it's the spongy and it has the filling. This definitely would be very good with coffee or tea because it is pretty dry, but it also dissolves very well. And that cream is so good. I love it. All right, let's also try the seaweed snack, since this is one of the popular ones. Oh my gosh. I love this little tray. Ooh, okay, don't smell it, Jen. We won't smell it. We'll just eat it. Oh, wow. They're so thin. Let me... Okay. Very, very strong fish taste on it. But it's also interesting. Like, very unique. Very unique. I don't know if I'd like burping that back up later. Let's just be honest. All right, what else should we try? Let's try the Choco Boy. It says it's a twin pack. Okay. Inside, it's inside a pouch, inside a box. Ooh, okay. These got a bit melty on the way. So I'm not going to be able to just take one off. So it kind of ended up as a bar. But you can tell that they were these little cookies with the chocolate on it. I think I'm just going to bite it because I don't want to rip it. So, this is very good. Wow. I mean, they definitely do look as advertised. They're just squished in here. It probably melted a little bit. It is summertime. So, yummy. I think this one might be my favorite of the three. Although I do really like this. I'll definitely have this with some coffee. Wow. I really like this box. For me, I'll say I like there's a lot of sweets in this box. My box from last month had a lot more like savory or not as sweet of snacks. If I'm having a snack, I usually want to reach for something sweet, or else like something really crunchy. So that's how I feel about it. So anyway, yeah, those were some snacks from South Korea. As I said, the links will be down below if you'd like to check one of these out. I think it's very fun. And thank you so much to Try Treats for sending me this. Like, it's so much fun to open these and share them with you guys. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I can't wait to see what we read in June, and I'll see you next time. Bye.